Hello and welcome and happy Monday. It's This Is Going Well, I Think, with David Cooper. I'm David Cooper. It's This Is Going Well, I Think, the show where no one's listening, no one cares, the show where every episode's the last episode. Today we have Tony5 from London, England, who says he's got a very special surprise for me. Is it going to be special? Is it going to be interesting? Is it even going to be a surprise? Find out all that and more in just a few moments.
What's going on, bad man? Oh my god, Zoom have got AI companion, so you can actually just talk shit to yourself.
How do we know I'm not doing that right this second?
Well, we do. How are we, David?
Good, and wait for this. And now, live from London, England, it's foreign correspondent Tony5. You're not really live, you're recorded from London, England, but the point's well taken.
I mean, most people couldn't care less, could they? But yeah, no, fair enough. How are we, David? How's life? What's happening in the world of David Cooper? Have you washed your penis?
I haven't showered. See, I just got a haircut.
I like the haircut.
Thank you.
Very nice. Very sexy.
What I was gonna say was...
Oh, this is a great fucking podcast already. Abject fucking professional. Christ have mercy. We are never going to break the top 200 podcasts on Apple, are we? Ever.
We're doing better with this podcast than I thought we would. So that's something.
That's because of my postcard.
Oh, the hair. You asked me.
Yeah, about your hair.
We'll get to the postcards. There's too many streams of conversation. I'm trying to hold them all in my head.
Of thought consciousness.
I got a haircut, and when my hair's really long, so you don't have this problem because you're a bald motherfucker.
Thank you.
But when my hair's really long, I shower every day, because it just gets too greasy and gross and unwieldy, and it looks bad unless I put gel in it or whatever, molding paste or whatever the fuck the barber sold me.
Yep.
You have to do that when your hair is wet, so I shower. And then I got a haircut.
Shampoo, conditioner.
Exactly. But now that my hair's cut, I roll out of bed and it looks okay. And so I haven't showered in 5 days, Tony.
I genuinely think, like, people that have hair, like my girlfriend spends a fortune on her hair every so often. You've got shampoo. I think I could add probably 10% of my wage more than you lot because I don't have to spend thing on hair. I don't have to get a haircut. I don't have to see hairdressers. I don't have to shave I don't get hair in my eyes. I can drive a convertible because no hair's going to fly around. I am the right person for a convertible. I can wear a cap.
What about razors, Tony, and shaving cream? And that's got to cost you something.
Shaving cream? No, because I kind of just use the shower gel. And razors, well, I razor my balls, my asshole, and my head at the same time. I am multicultural.
Do you shave your asshole? I just use the scissors to trim it.
How long are your ass hairs, dude, when you use scissors? Seriously?
Well, no, I use the grooming scissors, the small scissors. You know what I'm talking about.
But aren't you worried that you're going to penetrate yourself and stab yourself in the butt?
Yeah, a little. That's so I don't go too close, yeah.
Seriously, get a razor, man. Invest in a Gillette, man. What is the matter with you?
Aren't you scared you're going to cut your balls when you're shaving them?
No, because they're safety razors, man. They're not going to tear off your balls.
I don't trust it.
You would rather go scissors near your ball bags than a razor. Nah, man, I'm sorry.
Ball bags? Why have I never heard them called ball bags?
Have you never called them ball bags? That's what we call them here in the UK.
The individual satchel for which a ball is in is a ball bag?
That is the singular of a testicular. That's a testicular singular, David.
My friend got testicular cancer pretty young. He got it removed.
Way to bring the fucking mood down, David. Fucking amazing.
No, he's fine. He's cancer-free since 5-10 years. He's got one ball, so he's still got testosterone. He's still, apparently he can have children. He had a sperm test. He has a fake testicle. I haven't seen it, though. I've been asking him to show it to me.
I've seen their prosthetic ball bags. I've seen them, but they have to match it to your colour ball. Like, I wouldn't be able to get away with like a white one. It would look ridiculous. Do you know what it would look like?
What do you mean? It's inside of you. They don't replace the ball sack. They put it inside of you in the ball bag.
Oh, no, but what if you've lost your ball sack as well as your ball bag? Oh, yeah, you can have any colour then, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just whiter.
But what if they give you one ball bag bigger than the other? You'd look like you'd have a massive... Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember when you go to them stores, the Newton's Cradle, where you have a string and it goes... Tick, tick, tick. Why wouldn't you put 3 or 4 balls in there just for fun? I would.
You can get an implant. Why not?
Yeah, but like not having just 2 balls. Why don't you be like 3 balls or 4 balls?
What I'm saying is you can get one now. You don't need to get testicular cancer to get a ball implant. You should get your 3rd ball.
Yeah, but I've got 2 balls now. If I get another one now, I'd have 3 balls. It would look ridiculous.
But you were just saying, why not 3 balls?
Can you imagine what I'd look in the Speedo? It would look well funny in the Speedo. It would look like I was, like those squirrels that are hide nuts for the winter. It would, when they put them all in their mouth, I'd look like that in like underwear. 3 big balls.
You're enraging me. You just said, why not get 3 balls? And I said, you can do it. And you're like, I'm not doing that. I'd look ridiculous. But you were the one who suggested it in the first place. You're driving me insane today.
I'm sorry, David. I'm very hyper today. Because I've got news for you. That's the problem. I've got 2 bits of news for you.
Okay, 2 pieces of news.
Do you want to talk about postcards first?
Let's do the postcard update, then the 2 bits of news. And because you're infuriating me, that's maybe all we're going to do.
Right, perfect. So, postcard news. I have 10 postcards here. They are all, 2 were dispatched to, I can't remember, one of our psychopathic listeners. And then, we nearly hit double figures with postcards going out. So, genuinely, if you would like a postcard from the big dog in London, it won't have any traces of cyanide, Semtex, or ricin, because I've run out. I'm happy to send you a postcard anywhere in the world if you're a listener to the David Cooper radio show, or whatever this podcast is called. What's it called? Spice World?
You don't even know what the podcast is called?
No, what is it called?
Jesus. It's the same as the old one. I took that one down. It's This Is Going Well, I think.
Again, this is still not going well, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going. But yeah, email me or Tony, david@jew.pizza or tony@jew.pizza. We just got you an email address. You just got promoted.
I know, right? Look at him just Sony. Look at him throwing it down. Go on.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Because you're no different than you usually are. But I'm fully enraged. I know I sound it. You have 2 pieces of news for me.
Yes, I have 2 pieces of news for you, David. So the first piece of news is I have a guest, David.
Ooh.
But sadly, she doesn't like to come on the Zoom.
Sidebar, I have a piece of news for you, but this is after your piece of news. So we've got 3 pieces of news.
Oh, you do? Okay, so without enraging you, because you look enraged, engorged. Engorged is what? Is that when you've got blood in your cock?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fully engorged is an erection. Partially engorged is a semi-chub, as you call them.
Oh, walnut whip or a thumbelina.
Like a half hard-on.
You have to thumb it in.
You have a guess, but they don't like doing what?
They don't want to be seen on the... They're a bit shy.
Okay, so audio-only guest.
Audio only. So I'm going to just get 1 second. Let me go and get her. Hey, can you come over here, please? All right, I'm just going to bring her over.
Jesus.
Hello, David. It's me, the former Queen of England. I didn't die. I just went into hiding.
What's crazy about this is Tony is fully blocked off his camera, well knowing that I don't record it. I could have just seen you talk into your mic like this, Tony.
Who are you calling Tony, you heathen subject?
All right. How are you doing, Elizabeth? How have you been since you've died?
Well, I've gone undercover, and I'm now in Cancun with a crown. Nobody knows who I am, so I can live the life I live. My little son with the big ears is looking after England, and I can just go windsurfing. I fucking love windsurfing.
Okay.
I could never do it as the Queen. It was fucking awful. Now I can swear as well. Oh, that Andrew of mine, that son's a right pedo. And he was married to that ginger fucker. I better go now. Tony's coming to see me. Goodbye, David. I'll come again soon.
Wow. Queen Elizabeth, everybody. Amazing. Amazing.
Hey, man, can you believe it? I can't believe it.
You've exhumed the Queen and you're parading around her corpse. I love it.
I know. Are you fully engorged now?
Fully engorged. Not even semi. Speaking...
Right, so I'm going to bring you back. Go on, you tell me your stuff. Go on.
It's just that you're talking about guests on a show. I thought you had someone real. I had an idea for a show.
Yes.
It's this show, my show, but I'm not on it.
Okay.
Okay? It was actually Miranda's idea for the show. And it's you, my girlfriend Miranda, and our producer Danny.
Yes.
And it's an episode about Taylor Swift, because I know the three of you are Swifties.
Oh, Taylor Swift. Who doesn't love a bit of Swiftie, eh?
I'm not a fan, but I'm not a fan. I just don't care.
Have you seen a new movie in the cinema yet?
No, Miranda went the concert movie?
Yes, the concert movie.
She went to the cinema. She sat next to 11-year-olds. They were trading bracelets, the whole 9 yards. Are you going to go? You should go alone. You should just go as a grown man in his 40s.
I've got a certain letter from the courts not allowing me to go. So I'm going to just download it illegally and stream it at home. So, but yes, I will watch it. Yeah, absolutely.
So what do you think? It's an episode about Taylor Swift. I'm not on it, but it's my show.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Are you just going to control the music and everything like that?
Yeah, I'll just set it up so I can record the three of you, and then I'll get out of there.
Now, how would that affect your ego if the episode where you're not on, you get the most amount of listeners ever?
I expect that to happen. So you mean if we go from 3 to 4 listeners,
Correct.
a 33% increase? Yeah.
Yeah, like a 25% increase over the 30%. You get 4 listeners, and the one that hasn't died stays on as well. Just leave their radio on. How would you feel? Like the David Cooper radio show without David Cooper, or as they call it in French, sans David Cooper, and it got a better reception.
I'd be insanely jealous, Tony.
I know. I think you'd be devastated. I think, like much now that you're irritated, you would not be able to show the irritation because it would, denigrate your actual feelings towards radio, wouldn't it?
It would. I'm not irritated right now. I realize I'm irate. It's slightly different.
Oh, is it different to irate?
I always thought irritated and irate were synonyms, but irate is like more angry. Irritated with fury. All right. You had one more piece of news.
Okay, so we're going to end this now, so I'm going to give you one more piece. I thought, what better game to play on the radio than charades?
Oh, I love it. It's a great game.
Okay, so ready?
I don't know. The truth is, I don't know how to play charades.
Charades is, so you're looking at me on Zoom. I'm going to do an act or something, and you're going to guess the phrase or sentence that I'm trying to say.
Africa.
No, not Africa. That's rude and racist. Right, ready?
Eyeglasses. Touch my eye. Touch my frame. Touch my sunglasses lens. Tony. Pointing at himself. Okay, Tony is the first word? I hate this game. Tony Yorkie. Tony Man. Tony Peppermint Patty. Tony York. Tony York. Tony York Surprise. Tony York Open. Tony York Box. This might be the best segment we've ever done.
So, carry on. So.
Tony York Box. Tony York Box Ejaculation.
No.
Tony York Box Explosion. Tony York Box Semen. Tony York Box Masturbating. Tony York Box Penis. Tony York Box. Tony York Box Explosion is exploding. Tony York Box is exploding. Tony York Box coming.
Yes, which means
what? Tony York Box coming.
Right, so remember that, and here you go. Oh, here you go. Oh,
Tony, your package is coming. You're mailing our listeners.
Oh,
Tony York Box is coming.
All the charities. Oh, charities. Oh, Oxfam. Oh, Save the Whales. Oh, Save the Children. Oh, Palestine. Oh, Gaza. Oh, Joe Biden. Oh, Trump. Oh, here, have some. Oh.
What the fuck are you? I'm done. I give up.
This is giving.
Tony, your box is giving.
This is giving. And I went, oh, here you go. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, you take this. Oh,
thank you.
Little girl, when that man gives you something, what do you say?
Thank you.
Take away the you.
Thanks. Tony, your box is coming. Thanks.
Rearrange it.
Tony Box, your thanks coming?
Nearly.
You're coming for Thanksgiving?
I'm coming for Thanksgiving, baby!
Oh my God. This is wild. I'm excited. Are you actually coming to New York?
I've got my tickets. I've got my accommodation. Miranda knows.
Wait, Miranda knows?
John knows. Everybody knows. And the idea was that I was going to turn up to your door on Thanksgiving the 23rd and just turn up with stuffing and some gravy. That was the plan.
I was debating not having a Thanksgiving.
Correct.
And Miranda was like, are you excited for it? And I'm like, I don't think I'm going to do it this year.
Exactly. And you're fucking it up completely for us. But Miranda knows I'm coming. She knows where I'm staying or whatever. And I was going to come. But then when you started saying stuff like, I don't want to do it, and then I might go somewhere else, I'm like, for fuck's sake. And then Miranda goes, oh, he'll get excited if he knows you're coming. And then I started saying, well, is he going to make duck or turkey? She hates turkey, so that was fucking it up.
I'm making duck. It's all happening. We're doing a Thanksgiving. Now that you're coming, you were the linchpin. You were the keystone. You were the thing that needed to happen to make this happen.
I know, so I'm coming.
All right, well, Thanksgiving, I'm excited. We'll do something special for this show, and that'll be that. I'm really looking forward to it.
And just before you the show, I texted Miranda saying, shall I just tell him? And she was like, well, do you know what? He'd be happier you tell him. And the most hilarious thing would be if I turned up, you cancelled Thanksgiving, and I'm just sat in the McDonald's and called you up.
No, we're doing duck. It's going to be great, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'll bring the gravy from England.
Yep.
I'll bring something specific from England for duck. Do you make roast potatoes?
Yeah, of course. Mashed potatoes probably, but yeah.
What?
You don't like mashed potatoes?
Mashed potatoes are nice, but roasties are the proper. Oh, well, I suppose I don't know what Thanksgiving is, so yeah, fair enough. If it's mash.
The problem is it's like oven space. Like if I'm making duck confit.
Oh, are you making duck confit?
Yeah.
Do you make the crispy skin?
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck me, David. That's worth coming alone.
I'll put it in the broiler. It'll be amazing.
Oh, dude. Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward. So yeah, I was hoping you were going to say, you know what, I'm moving. And then you started saying you're moving, and that started to annoy me as well, because I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, now he's not even going to be living there.
No. We won't be moved by then. We're doing Thanksgiving. I'll invite some friends. I'm going to get my brother to come. It's going to be a whole thing.
So why do you think I kept asking you, when are you moving, by the way, guy?
I'm fucking oblivious, Tony.
So basically, so the 22nd. So it is the 22nd. I've just checked my diary. So which is the 22nd, which is a Wednesday. And I'm going to be there until the 27th. So 5 days.
You're a real jackass for telling me this at the end, because I wouldn't have been irate this whole taping.
I know, but that's the whole point. Miranda's just sent me a message saying, I can hear David yelling.
She is in the other room.
Yes, so I thought I would irate you at the beginning and elate you at the end.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Pretty much how I do sex.
Wow.
Annoy them and disappointment at the beginning and increasingly annoy them at the end.
Tony, I love you.
I'm coming to see you, baby.
And the other day, Miranda's like, what do you think the odds are Tony's going to come? And I'm like, I don't know, 20%. She might have already known at that point.
She did.
Bitch.
She did. She said, I think it was a good call to tell him he would have been sad and not planned anything if you didn't know you were coming.
See? It's true.
My last message to Miranda was, you know him better than I, so I'm going to go with what you think. Because I genuinely wanted to just knock up at your door, which I think would have been brilliant.
Well, A, there wouldn't have been a duck leg for you, and B, it would have been a great idea if I was doing something.
Well, the problem with me is, and I think you've known this about me for a while, I've had the periods of down, and I know that I'm happy, in England we have fireworks night, which is the 5th of November. So if I have a good fireworks night, and then, because I like fireworks, and then I have a good Christmas and a good New Year and a birthday, it sets me up and I feel good. I like the winter months. And I've always wanted to do Thanksgiving, and I've always wanted to do it with a family. And I never had a big family, never had friends to do it with, didn't have anybody in America. And then when you kept asking me, I kept thinking, I'd love to do it. Even if the food was awful, just sitting there with people and just being part of it. And it always made me so happy that you invited me, but I kept putting it off and going, oh, maybe, and it's always work's been away or I've been sick. So when I could afford it, I bought the tickets. So I bought them in August when the sale came out.
Oh, you've had them all along?
Dude, I've had them since August.
But I've been trying to get you to come for months, and you've been saying, oh, I don't know, maybe.
I know. Bullshit.
You're such a dickhead.
I know. I've known for ages.
Oh my God. We talked about it on this show. You were like, I don't think so, work. And I'm like, okay, I understand.
I know. It's called lying, David.
Jesus.
It's called lying. I wanted to tell you, but then I was like, but then you know what I'm like, I'm a bit of a fucker and I want to do stupid things.
You're such a fuck. Now I'm irate again.
Yeah, so I was torn between wanting to do something really funny, but it all going tits up and costing me a fortune sat on a sidewalk like some hobo. So Miranda said, just tell him. And I was like, fine. And then, like you said, it'd still be nice, but, I've got a couple of days we can do something fun and cool and whatever. Yeah, it's cool.
I'm going to put this together. I'm going to start putting out serious invites.
And I'm bringing my mum.
You are?
I'm not. I'm only joking.
I mean, I would love to have your mom here, to be honest.
I know, I'm joking. Oh, no, she hates you, so no.
Well, it's not so much me. She just hates Jews. Yeah, she hates.
She doesn't. She loves you. But weirdly, she, as soon as I told her, she was like, oh, that lovely boy and that girl with the red. Yeah, and she's gone and bought you chocolates already. And I did tell her that I've only got hand luggage. So God knows what she's thinking. But yeah, she'd already got Miranda stuff and you stuff. And it's all sat at my mum's house. So yeah, I've booked it. I booked it in August, in the August sale. And knew I was coming for November all the time and tried to find like accommodation. So I took my time and got an Airbnb, wanted to find a location, blah, blah, blah. And then Miranda helped me. And then it was kind of like, right, what do we do now? Like, do I leave it later? Because it's like October, right? Do I keep leaving it later and later until the beginning of November? Do I not tell you at all? Do I tell Miranda and then she kind of, underhandedly takes you or makes you stay at home or says, no, I'd really like duck this year and I want to be at home for our last time here. And then I come in. It was getting too complicated. So I thought, okay, just,
It might have just been the three of us. Now I'm going to try to put something together.
Yeah, I would love it if we get as many people as just we all sit on the floor it'll be brilliant.
No, I got it. My table can seat 8 and it's got 2 leaves. We'd maybe seat 10 if we put in the leaves.
Yeah, whoever wants to come and chat and whatever. Oh, David, that could be a game. David, I've got an idea. We could do a quiz and the winner gets an all expenses paid trip by themselves to come to New York and pay for their own dinner and sit with us.
All right. Whatever the quiz is, our listeners can do the quiz and it's an all expenses paid trip to New York. You pay the expenses yourself.
Correct. And the flight, the accommodation, and we'll only tell you the address at the very last minute just in case you are a psychopath. But you can come and have whatever leftovers we have and be live on the radio show, live from New York City. Hey, I'm walking here, people. Hey, I'm talking here, people. Are you genuinely happy?
I'm ecstatic. I'm so glad you're coming.
Okay, cool. I didn't know whether you would be like, he's coming.
No, I'm thrilled. I'm so excited. I am.
So on the other side of it, my mum has been terrified because she knows that I hadn't told you and she's a worrier. So she was like, have you told him yet? Because what if he's got plans with his girlfriend? Or what if he's got plans with his family? And and I'm like, Mum, don't worry. I will tell him. Just chill out. But so anyway, you know now, and that's it. And that's a surprise.
All right. There's going to be a Thanksgiving special of this show with Tony and I in person.
Together, naked.
We're going to eat duck and be naked. It'll be great.
Oh my God, Duck and Dick, David. Jesus Christ. Who wouldn't be Thanksgiving for that?
Duck and Dick. I think that's the name of this episode. Yeah, Duck and Dick.
Duck and Dick.
Tony, thanks.
David, it's been a pleasure, not a chore. Thanksgiving, baby, is all yours. And it's my thanks to give to you.
Ah, so sweet.